Alright, so the name of this video is gonna be illiterate people. And an illiterate person is defined as a person that is not knowledgeable about factual information, and they cannot justify it, they cannot prove it to the next person. You will be viewed as dumb. Most people in my life are unintelligent, and they sit here with some type of revolutionary attitude like, you gotta fight for what you want. No, you don't. That's why you learn concepts. As human beings, we get concepts, and we'll get our payback when we die, right? Life starts over. That's why we believe in God, reincarnation, the whole shebang. A lot of things we do is just out of boredom. And have these people in my life, I knew they couldn't help themselves. There's a lot more reading I have to do about, information that may be factual about just living on this earth. So, from my understanding, when you're born here, you just have to figure it out. We got so many books in the library, so many experts, so much, knowledge from just random people that have roamed the earth and just, wrote it down, documented it. It starts out with a family. I've been through things and people try to justify it with naturalism, and that is an opinion, but that is something that I can't agree with, because life, you do have free will. I mean, think about it. There has to be some type of, animalistic mentality. If it was Adam and Eve or whoever started this world and multiplied, human beings, from my understanding, all these people that, believe in the Christian faith and use the Holy Bible, they sit here and obsess over a bunch of Bibles and a book that really just an experience that people have. People are very grateful and appreciative to live here. But at the end of the day, you cannot change your experience walking here on this earth. I mean, a lot of things I do, probably could change the way I feel, like stop eating cattle and warm food. Is the reason why, we stop valuing ourselves. But you can't help whose reign you're born under. Whether you think it's a God, your parents, or whomever. When I walk around, I see all these women and these men. We've labeled all this shit that's going on. Sexism, chauvinism. You see preachers sit there and obsessively praise an unforeseen existence, and they think it's normal, and they do it all the time on a consistent basis. What we're respecting is consistency. I got random people that acknowledge me for no reason, and people view it as submission. I don't view it as submission. I view it as abnormal. I view it as controlling people, and the fact that my mom had me, it really wasn't sensible. But at least she had me and the rest of my little sisters. At least she gave, her baby daddies, or she gave me some kids to actually, create what we call population, human growth. You know what I'm saying? Just society. You know what I'm saying? Humanity. So for me to see the same people everywhere I go, and they think it's normal to flaunt the fact that they have a family, this is abnormal to me, because a lot of people do contradict themselves. When I was born, I was pretty much stuck in the situation. I listen to music, particularly rap music, all day. And all people doing is bitching, complaining, stunting, and really making a big deal out of everyday life. I find it to be very humorous. All these human beings, from what I see, we came up with the concept of judgment, who looks better than the next person, and all that shit. It's really dumb. It really didn't make sense for me to lose my virginity, but I let it happen. So that devalued me as a human being. We got random people that go around and they drive trucks, they learn how to build things. You gotta, there's so much information out here. You can Google factories and all that. There's, substantial things to do in the world to help, keep things going. We got this concept called being a butch, where all these women are sitting here, I guess, trying to fit in the range of a certain masculine spectrum. Everybody want to be a dope boy, everybody want to coke boy, everybody want to raise their kids to be police officers and shit. You stand up for what you believe in. So they started this Nation of G. I don't know who Red Cafe is, but I could care less about him. There's a song that was written when I was analyzing my life, and I had people all up in my business. We got a lot of holy rollers in my life. I don't like people like that, because I grew up with people singing hymns and shit, and most of them were very much hypocritical. Most of them were very much predictable. It's people out here that catch the Holy Ghost and they believe in punishing themselves for the shit they do. I feel sorry for these people. My mama married a man that had sex with his kids and wanted to keep them natural, right? It's a part of the human experience. When you eat animals and shit, it's basically like you eating yourself. So you keep your children natural by having sex with them. But then there's the concept of abuse. Now, don't tell them they being abused. They'll think negative. All right, so what happens when they try to fit in society, and you tell people that you at home getting sexually abused, when you have this, there's rule and regulations everywhere you go. Now they want to have Alcohol Anonymous, rape counseling groups and shit. Like, the human experience is a very passionate one. All these people are talking about the same damn thing. All these men is straight up niggas in this motherfucker. I sit here and watch bitches sitting there talking about they starving themselves, they fasting for their boyfriends and shit to show some form of discipline. And I started smoking cigarettes because of people at random. Everybody don't have the same experience on this earth. I grew up around a certain amount of people. I observe random people, and I'm like, why the fuck am I still around all these people? It really don't make sense, This whole men are kings and women are queens shit, it really don't make no sense that these people are stuck in their paradigm. all these people talking about they from the ghetto and they think it's normal. I'm looking at all these women stressed the fuck out and trying to figure out why. On a late night. Ooh, yeah. So with all that being said, man, I got schizophrenia because of all these goddamn people that was sitting there trying to prove that they was Muslim. It's just stupid. You got all these people riding around talking about they managers. Well, I've qualified and I got so much information stored in my head, so let me do this. They sitting there being forceful. That's all rape is. It's an ideal. It's a reality that people are forcing themselves on the next person. People are turning shit into lingo and shit. The human experience is a very creative one. It made absolutely no sense for all these men to sit there and rob their old ladies and create this whole ghetto mentality that we have. We see here putting on a pedestal. Bitches is shooting videos, riding on boats and shit. It really doesn't make sense to me. I'm conceptualizing this shit. That's what happens when you're conceptualizing things. It's predictable. I mean, I like to read, but it's common damn sense. There's lots and lots of terms, terminology that I know. And there's lots of books I can read that what they call piggybacks off those terms. So when you got a deep mind, when the human experience is one of force. I think anybody will say that. That sounds like a quote that if you was writing a book, that's what you got to live by. Some type of G code. We just saying a bunch of random shit, living a bunch of goddamn random shit, living our life like it's golden, and everybody just think they deep in this motherfucker, but it's really not deep. The point that all these bitches trying to prove to me, I raised my little sisters not to like men because I've seen more than enough people roaming this earth for them not to want to create a family for themselves. That's how it started. So you got to give respect to Mother Nature. Well, if it wasn't for a woman, we wouldn't have babies. But don't nobody got to respect your ass because half these bitches is predictable and half these niggas is too. Them people was contradicting the hell out themselves. I could not create a social life for myself because I didn't think it was normal. I sit there and get toys and they try to get me to share. That shit wasn't normal. That's why you got gangsters out here. Because some people really do just value themselves. I live in a world where it's lots and lots of people. Look at all these damn cars and shit going around. I didn't have to conform to shit. I didn't have to share no toys, no nothing. It is not no deep shit for a man to have sex with you and say that I took your pride from you. But it's a part of the nature of human existence. It's part of human nature. That's what they say. I done seen people, preachers, like Juanita Bynum get married. I seen my mama get married to a man that already got kids. Common sense say so common. When we get rid of, I understand that creating families is beautiful, but when you're born on this earth, it comes with a struggle. All these goddamn women having babies by men they don't even know. It's a generation that I'm growing up in where everybody really got controlling issues. There were people that really wanted to feel advantage. I'm 2 years old. I want to grow up and have a baby for my nigga every year. I ain't saying that ain't normal to me. But what I'm saying is a personal opinion that it shouldn't be normal. Well, me and my family, we're going to grow up, we're going to kill cattle and have fun. Ain't nobody got to respect you and your family. Look at all these motherfucking preachers and shit going around talking about how they got families and shit. We got dysfunction. We'll never get along. I told my little sisters that they were going to be raped for the rest of their life. One of my little sisters, I just got her locked up, and she talking about she black out. It's a paradigm that she formed. See, I'm a very common sense type person. They got shows like Love and Hip Hop. All that shit was just stupid to me. I'm growing up around all these random people, and they like, you gotta respect this. Ain't nobody gotta respect you. I got all kind of illiterate personalities ringing in my head and shit. If you pull up actual camera footage of me growing up, you will see the simple-mindedness of it all. All these people are dumb as fuck in my life. And I gotta just go along with everything like everything is okay. All these niggas are sitting here doing rap concerts, and I'm just waiting for them to kill each other out, kill each other ass out one by one. I'm a human being. This is my nature. This is who I am. I let one goddamn monkey stop my damn show. Should've never let that happen. It's a part of life. At some point, you're going to have to fight or flight. Look at what just existing does to us. Eating hot food, we warming up food. That shit ain't normal. That's why half of our skin is flaring up and shit. Cause we sitting there warming our body up. Then people wonder why they have heart attacks. You got all these women think they successful because they knowledgeable about things. Bitch, your ass ain't nothing but a housewife. You sitting at home taking dick, having kids all day. If I ever get pregnant from one of these niggas sticking their dicks in me, I'ma kill the whole goddamn family. At least try to. Because it's a reason that everybody live a certain way. Ain't nobody gotta have no damn family. It's too many goddamn people starting games and shit so they can put boundaries on people's lives. These people can't control shit I do. I got 2 legs and 2 arms, just like this damn cattle out here. I can go where I please. It really don't make no sense that the nature of humans' existence is sitting here promoting the idea that I should respect somebody when I don't even know them. Well, my nigga got credentials. He out here building shit. Before you was born here, it was already shit built. Ain't nobody gotta respect you or your family. That's why people are muscle out here. Make sure she wait till she get her food. You can't do shit. You can't control shit out here. Because half of y'all didn't even contribute to the success of it. I I grew up in Atlanta and I got all these damn Creole people. I grew up in Georgia and I did not expect for Creole people to be from where I'm from. I'm in my own zone, own lane, my own individual. I did not view Creole people as being from Georgia. I grew up going to museums, the world of coke, and all that. And I watch all these simple-minded bitches exaggerate on the fact that they just existed. That's what I'm doing right now on this YouTube video. I want to speak Creole to get you all abundance. These people are toxic as hell for my ass. I'm sitting here watching all these country ass bitches talking about they shareholders and sharecroppers. Bitch, you ain't nobody special. These motherfuckers done came up with a concept of submission. Now I respect your mental capacity, but I just don't respect that shit, period. Talking about as soon as you take dick, you need to be with a damn man. I sit here and watch all these bitches put bass in their voice and shit because it was not normal to them to stress. They view it as a humbling experience. You being humiliated. Everybody does not have to experience humiliation. I'm from the South. There's a stigma on it. Everybody think they're a goddamn preacher down here. I mean, it's churches and farmland everywhere you go. This is the earth. And all these people are sitting here thinking that they deep because they stopped eating meat and shit. I come from a broken down home. All y'all can get these hands. Beat the fuck out of all y'all. Sitting here putting up with people and they progress. Bitch, you ain't shit in life. But a goddamn person sitting here understanding literature. All these damn rappers and shit going around killing each other off for rank. Well, I'm better than you. I got more struggle than you. You need to go. All these goddamn people that you gotta keep explaining to them that they need to control their goddamn self. Look at all these simple-minded bitches talking about, well, that's my husband, I'ma support him. Bitch, they had too many movies. I was born in 1992. Too many movies that was a depiction of everyday life for us to want to fit within the rims of that paradigm. All these women sitting here talking about they assertive because they speaking loudly. All y'all bitches took dick and y'all sitting here talking about some y'all need to be with a man because of it's a submissive mentality. No, bitch, you are being viewed as inferior and some of y'all ain't viewing it as force. That's why you don't think it's rape. That's why you out here robbing banks and shit. Cause you wanna be them bank owners. You wanna be them people that built the bank. But you ain't nobody special. The fuck I look like walking around here with all this animal life being skin and bones? Not me. Life does get contradictory. That's why it's a concept. That's why it's a term. That's why it even exists. Because if I ride in a car, the fuck I need somebody else's approval to drive it. That's exactly what a damn license is. All these men, I'm saying, watching all these random relationships, motherfucker telling me to respect their relationship. I'm born in 1992. There's more than enough rules and boundaries established for me to respect some girl having a baby in the goddamn 6th grade. I wasn't gonna normalize the shit. It was way too much factual information out there for me to do it. I was one of them kids. I want to have fun by myself. What am I doing having sex? Why is all these people got guns and shit? They done turned it into a psychological problem because we human. We kill cattle. No, it's more than enough cattle out here to die off to just be going up and killing people. That's why murder is a crime. That's what people do though when they get bored. You got hoes that want to be respected for having lots of little human beings. If I don't respect you, I don't respect you. Some of these hoes got kids and I'm like, ugh, another little you? That's not cool. I won't respect your kids ever. And I will beat the fuck out of you and your children. I feel like I'm being followed, but it's a part of the human experience. My grandma sitting in the yard and they'll cut cattle, fish, all that shit. And all these random people in the community, she created a social life for herself. They'll sit there and pretend to like each other. It's a part of the human experience. You got all these random people telling you what to do and shit. Our egos. All these ghetto ass bitches and shit are toxic as hell for me. But I know that's the way that they are. Can't change that. That's a concept. Being ghetto and shit. I'm like, damn. I get mad every time I look at a female. Everybody ain't thinking too hard about their life. And I really regret my experience and my existence with this identity. I know that eating meat is the reason why I be so angry, but I do not want to walk around being a thin person, right? When I see these big ass bulls and shit, big ass animals, I'm like, man, when I eat some meat, I hope that it make me like them, because it will. I walk past this goddamn farm every day, and I know them big ass goddamn, whatever they are, my grandma call them longhorns, bulls, fucking horses mixed with cows, whatever the fuck they is. Are fucking laughing at my ass. I seen one was so goddamn big, I'm like, man, I gotta eat some meat. But it's a negative connotation on womanhood. I vouch for the lesbian lifestyle. I actually like it. I just ain't receptive of a male ego, but it comes with the territory. Sometimes a man might get with a woman, and there's lots of R&B music out here that promotes the idea that you should feel some type of way when you lay your dick in a woman. It's simple-minded to me, but it's a reality. There are random people that can't be respected. You can tell the tone. There's a difference between being a leader and being a damn narcissist. Now, from my understanding, people are promoting from the articles, things that I read online, people are promoting the idea that narcissism is basically a person that has an ego. But it's either negative or positive energy behind that ego. A lot of people, they're proud of who they are. I see all these people with all these views on Instagram and Facebook, and it's people that, pretty much do the same thing, and I thank God for the internet. I can't even thank God. God's got no details. You know what I'm saying? My human experience is one of many, many different goddamn, I guess, trials and tribulations. I have so many bad experiences because of, they want me to justify it with human nature, naturalism. I don't know, man. You got people out here riding around in cars. I'm like, did you build that damn car? That's all that shit matter. We sitting here rapping about it. I got playlists on my YouTube right now. The Thug Life, Stunt, Money. It's a bunch of talking about the same shit. Now I appreciate the creativity in making a musical song about everyday life. But shit just getting old. Damn nose burning. It comes with the human experience. Being sensitive, burning shit. We've got this concept that there's an ozone layer. I don't know who came up with the words, pretty neat. But I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck how you look at it. Everybody say the world keeps spinning. It really does. This shit ain't gonna never end. Reincarnation makes sense. People that random in a goddamn holy Bible make sense. Expressing themselves and their experiences. It all makes sense. But you gotta prove that shit to your head. Your own brain. I can't get along with none of these people I grew up with because I did not respect them. I did not respect their mind. There's so many people that rap about having a mind respect. I don't respect their mind. I would never respect none of y'all. I be playing Grand Theft Auto and I'm like, all I gotta do is take a goddamn bus out there. Look at all these goddamn disdain for women that wanted me to respect their heterosexual identity. Now, whether they want to suggest, prove, or show that they're doing more than just having babies, and it's credible for them because they sit around with their families and they cut cattle for people like me to eat at a restaurant, to have a restaurant experience, that's cool. But it is what it is. There's a logic. Once you have a man penetrate you, you need to go ahead and be a woman. I have to accept the fact that some of these women have allowed themselves to be impregnated. They grow a baby. From my understanding, when you miss your menstrual cycle, you are pregnant. You will grow a baby in your stomach, and after about 9 months, you will be able to, produce the offspring. You can have your baby. Everybody is not going to have that experience. These people, I'm 30 years old. These people want me to value this experience. It's natural. It's the nature of human existence. I get it. But I choose. Anybody that may or may not get access to this information, when you're born into this world, you have a choice to make. You do not have to conform to shit. It is just an experience. I be happy as hell by myself, but my mind is fucked up. That's why I call myself the gay man, because I don't think it's normal for me to be had been taking dick or getting penetrated by a male's genitalia. That shit is really psychologically goddamn what you call crippling, or any word like me. So it's not supposed to be. I do not disregard the fact that I'm a female and that it is normal, because it's part of the reason why I stay sane, but it ain't normal to me. I am living this life and I do not like the fact that a man has stuck his damn penis in me. But these men are spoiled. Some of them got babies with women, and it just justifies the whole situation. And it's an experience that I will never relate to or want to relate to, because I choose this. I choose to be an individual and not want to. So I got to respect the family existence. But we going around, some people don't just walk up to animals and kill them. There's a lot of animals out here. Some animals die off naturally, and we use it for a restaurant experience. And we use it to eat with our families. But it comes with a territory. I ain't heard people say, well, we're going to provide this person with a better life because we see what it is. Y'all cannot make me sit here and have a family. I'm already out here getting penetrated against my own will. I'm 30 years old. I'm either gay or gonna die alone. Either way, either one. That's just how it is. If you are a woman and you ain't pregnant by 30 years old, you either gonna be a dyke or some terminology that describes a woman that ain't conforming to all that goddamn woman shit. I be stressed the fuck out because of all these goddamn people having families. They got every right to protest, protect, and revolutionize. I feel y'all, but y'all is not finna make me do none of that shit. I like being by myself, and I'm feeling like I'm mocking a lot of people. Some people, I have a dead granddad, just random. I don't know why he did. I do not blame drinking for his death. Like everybody knows, when you're born into this world, you will experience stress. My granddaddy is dead, and supposedly he got so drunk, he fell in the door one time. I really felt like he was doing that shit on purpose because I drink alcohol and all that shit. It's all about how you feel, what you view as stress. I boiled some noodles last night, and when I eat heated food, it doesn't make sense. But there's somebody that I learned to hurry up and eat my food from. It's our punishment. I guess if people are out there going out and just killing, prey, whatever, animal life. Because eventually we're going to die off like them. Everybody knows that. I can tell that human beings are stressing. I grew up getting cursed out by a lot of adults, but I wouldn't have viewed it in a negative way if I wasn't taught that it was negative to be cursed. So somebody done preached at me and taught me that curse words are bad. It's something you can't avoid as a human being. If you are a learner and you're an intelligent person, you're going to learn that there's different, contexts when it comes to, the way things are said, and just different logics about different terms, different existences, different ideologies about everything. A lot of people are stuck in their own ways. I done smoked a couple of cigarettes and I regret that. Because I know when I got around my grandma, supposedly my grandma on my dad's side, that's exactly what she smelled like. When you get in her car, it's a smell of cigarettes mixed with perfume. We all got a legacy to leave. A lot of us stress ourselves out because we feel guilty. Sometimes you may be born in a situation where boundaries are not established. People that work in law enforcement and form routines and form A team, You have to respect the whole model, the build of it all, the whole aspect of it all. Because everybody can't do it. But everybody is not, there's opinions. Everybody's not doing shit from the kindness of their heart. Because everybody want to talk to operate off their heart. These women want me to respect the fact that they're having children by men and they view it as a humbling experience. I done went along with all these bitches and their paradigms and realized that I had to mock manhood for a damn detox. Started mocking men. And I'm realizing that there are scammers, bammers, con artists. We don't know no better. A lot of there is an animalistic mentality. We have to justify shit what natural is. Well, I didn't know it. A man had to rub up against a woman and realize that you could create a baby 9 months later. Somebody that studied this shit. Now, let's get our minds right. From my understanding, men will respect you. I know it's people out there creating seminars and things of that nature because they have common knowledge. They have commonality. But I ain't nothing like none of these people. When I sit there and I see the different scenarios about this whole humane existence, it's really ridiculous. Like the song by Gucci Mane and Yo Gotti. It's ridiculous. A lot of shit we do is stupid. Like the Gucci Mane song. We sit here making a mockery out of the shit we do and turning it into creative energy. But at least we doing something, goddammit. I just really wish that I was one of them human beings. I know I have a heart for people because I allowed shit to happen to me based off that fact. Now that y'all niggas done got y'all babies, now leave me the fuck alone and let me be a dyke. No way in hell I'm supposed to be psychologically traumatized from a man sticking his penis in me. Oh, nope, that's girl gay as fuck. Shoulda never did that shit. But there will be a woman that will give you a baby if you do this. Verbally. Not this one. I feel like I think too hard because of this shit. It has to be something that you really want. Now, it could be a humbling experience for you, but this is a choice. Seriously, there's way too many people out here. I see them every day. Look at all these just random people. You don't have to do it. I admire the dynamic, the reality of a family. But since I'm by myself, I feel like this. This is my take on family. Like, when it comes to human beings, if you got a family, you might well be a vegan. Because it makes intellectual sense. If you have a bitch, a boo, whatever the fuck you call your significant other, and you got kids, you should go green. Choose to do things in a very healthier way because it's nature's way to me. It makes sense. Me, I gotta be a gangster a little bit. Now, some people, they have to live the life of a G even when they have a family because they step into the bad side. But I think that's the beautiful thing about being a human being. You know how you hear about men being married more than once? You might be in a relationship with one person and it was just, you enjoyed it, and then you go and you step into a relationship with another person and you go vegan with them or something. It's part of the human identity. People submitting to each other. There are people that want to control me because I don't want to have a family. It is inspirational to be in a family. I don't know why people with families go to work. They want something to do. I mean, either way it go, I guess it does make sense though. You need something to do as a human being. We will feel guilty for chopping trees, eating meat, the whole shebang. It's a part of life. I gotta worry about all these family people ganging up on me. Niggas be living in small apartment sections trying to control people. That shit is not normal. When I was a kid, kids used to be promoting stores and all that. You know, I'm like, damn, all these people know who I am. Ain't no way to turn that shit around. Still dealing with things like racism, hatred, just random bullshit. I'm ready to get out of the South so badly. It's people out here like Reed and Timmer, or whatever the fuck them niggas is that storm chase, that make the world go round. I know for a fact it's so many maps that all these places that I want to go to exist. It got to. It's way too many people. It's way too much information on a consistent basis saying that these places exist, but I have to actually go there to prove it to myself. When I play Grand Theft Auto, I'm like, man, them folks, that shit fire. When I go out there, I don't want to see none of these people out here in this country ass shit. We label it the country, but the country is everywhere. Everywhere. Look how we keep our mind closed. People be on the go. Girl, I be on and off Greyhounds. I rob people for their pride. Why do that? If you ain't gonna kill the motherfucker, why sit there and try to get people to go against them? People, it's gangsters everywhere. If you're a woman with a kid, it make no sense for you to be no gangster unless you're trying to protect your family. It comes with the territory though. There are people that want a certain lifestyle. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get it, man. That's why I promote these niggas. Rappers and shit. Boosie got a song called Come Up, and at random, they played the song in the Ukraine. I don't even know what the Ukraine is. I think it's above Canada, Eurasia. I don't know. I forgot. But what I do know is Torrance ain't nobody special, and he was a nigga from Louisiana. And those folks in the Ukraine, I'm like, perhaps some of these people that got these mindsets, they need love. So since he got hoes and shit, let's see, that's how you exploit yourself. He probably didn't feel exploited. He probably was just venting. I knew he was having a bad experience in life because there are people that really have regularity in their life. When I was a kid, I got somebody that supposedly was studying me and really goes around and promotes a truthfulness, right? They think that something is wrong with me emotionally. I'm like, I took offense to the fact that I was in a situation where a male had sex with me, so I am a little bit emotionally unstable because of that. Well, actually, a lot emotionally unstable, and it makes perfect sense. Either you're going to sympathize or not. I have a dad, and he has another family. This is not good. I don't want no drama. They have a certain way of looking at things. I am very much so experiencing sexism and chauvinism. The way that a parent works, it's just something that kind of happens. Once you have your child, all these motherfuckers is predictable as hell. I can't fit in with these people. These men have every right to take pride in their male identity. I won't belittle it, but I don't have to respect it. I've been called a dyke all because I didn't want to be with a man, which is not no logic that I would support. It's easy for some of these men to say, well, I'm a man. It happened for me naturally. This was supposed to happen. This is what I learned. Some people do grow up in households and they see a man and a woman be together, and that's how they knew it was going to be like that. They're confident. I had to conform to none of that shit. I felt like they needed love. I wasn't trying to be rejectful with men, but allowing them to have sex with me actually did make me reject them, because it's not something that I viewed as important. It's not normal behavior. If you're a kid and you grow up and you already know you're a kid to an adult, maybe that is an experience that naturally happens. I sat there and watched people cheat on their significant others. All this drama in my life, I got set up for the okie doke. It's up to me to just study and move on about my day.